Thank you, Mr. President. So I've already offered some questions on this matter. I have prepared a substitute to this map that I would like to move forward. Maybe. I have a substitute that's live.
Pardon me?
I have a substitute that's live right now.
All right.
Substitute number 7.
I'm looking for that. I see it online. Go ahead.
So I'd like to make a motion and then speak to that if possible.
All right. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've been hearing a lot about rural Utah. Rural Utah and the imbalance with the federal government and the land holdings. I think these are very real concerns. Appreciate Senator Lincoln Fillmore over here talking about payments in lieu of taxes and issues relating to our school children. I think these are incredibly important. I believe that rural Utah deserves to have a voice in Congress. I also believe that urban Utah, that 1/3 of the population that resides right here along the Wasatch Front, that we deserve to have a voice in Congress. I think having 3 rural voices to 1 urban voice matches the reality of the makeup in our state. I'd like to acknowledge as well that here in Salt Lake City, we are the largest city in the state of Utah. Why then, my colleagues, should we see it valuable to split a city the way we have with the map that was presented? Do you know that 45% of the land in Salt Lake City is untaxable? Now, I could be wrong, but that sounds like the exact same problem that you guys are identifying with regard to rural Utah. You talk about water and food and ag. All of this is very important to the long-term sustainability of our residents in our state. 90% of the water along the Wasatch Front comes from the Wasatch Front. The state's largest agricultural producer or production crop is hay. I'm not sure about you, but I don't eat hay. Salt Lake City has the problems of our state: homelessness, housing, air quality. We have the inland port. Our city just invested $4 billion in a world-class airport. All of our economy comes through Salt Lake City. It's inappropriate to split Salt Lake City up. That leaves nothing to the independent commission that needs to be defended. And that's what I have before us today with my 7th substitute. What I have here, if I could get staff perhaps to pull that map up so we could talk about it just briefly.
I think they can pull it up on the screen. Go ahead. There we go.
What we have here is one of the 3 alternatives presented by the Independent Redistricting Commission. This is the orange map. I made a few changes because what I heard during the legislative committee public hearing is how important that deviation is. So I spent time with staff yesterday and we drove that deviation down in a matter of 45 minutes to be as close as possible. It's now in line. It has the same value that the legislative committee's map has. Only, it's more reflective of the people of the state of Utah. I will leave it there, and I would make a motion that we adopt the 7th sub.
Okay, we have a substitute in front of us. Senator Andrade to the sub. No? Seeing no discussion, I'll go ahead and place that motion. Senator, unless you have further comments, I'll go to Senator Sandel to respond to the substitute.
Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate the good work that the senator has done. I've seen him drawing with staff as I've been over there, and can't discount the amount of time and hours that he has spent. Appreciate his effort doing that. I'm going to speak against this sub on the basis of the things that we've just talked about and we've heard. It is of utmost importance that each of our congressional delegation have as much footprint in rural as in urban Utah as possible. And with that, I'm going to encourage you to vote against adoption of this substitute.
Okay. Discussion. Senator Davis, I think our rules say we can't speak more than twice.